So, what's happening? Morning after, and I was racking my brain last night thinking about why I don't feel as excited as I probably should with Arsenal winning the league, and why I'm not more over the moon than what I should be, which I am. I'm super happy, and I'm still in shock, to be honest with you. I think I realise why a lot of Arsenal supporters are feeling the way I am at the moment, and I think it's more relief. I'm relieved. I'm relieved the season's over, and I'm relieved that we don't have to put ourselves through this stress anymore. Unfortunately, we are not the club that's going to win it with 5 games left to go and allow us to enjoy the season a little bit more. It's more the fact that we were scrapping the whole way through, and even the games that we did have, the slim 1-0 victories, it just made it a whole lot more stressful. That being said, though, I think come the game against Crystal Palace, when you see us lift the trophy, or I witness us lift the trophy, I think it'll really hit home that we have done what we haven't been able to do for the last 22 years. And I'm loving the energy from all the Arsenal supporters at the moment. I'm loving how much they are singing the praise of the boys. I did a video a couple of months ago about if you don't support the boys during the bad times, don't support them during the good times. And basically, the requirement that we need to have this kind of heart and energy throughout the whole season, whether good, bad, indifferent, because whether you like it or not, if this season hadn't gone our way, honestly, we'd be in the exact same position. Unfortunately, for most of us, we have PTSD. The last time Arsenal won in 2004, I was a young man. That was a good year for me in terms of football. Greece won the European Cup, which, again, that's something I'm not sure if I'll ever see Greece win another major trophy in my lifetime. But what came as a shock for me is that after they won that season, Arsenal won that season in invincible form, the expectations for next season were very high. I just assumed they were going to go out there and kill it and do really well. And they didn't. And then 22 years later, and the last 3 years of finishing second, I think has given a lot of us PTSD. Don't get me wrong, I'm so happy. I think if I lived in the UK, and I was able to get out there amongst with the people, it would have really hit home. But all those late nights till 3 o'clock in the morning, some games starting at 3 o'clock in the morning, and literally doing all-nighters just so I could watch the Gunners play, it takes its toll. Because I'll give you a couple of examples. You stay up, the game starts at 2:30, you end up staying up until like 5 o'clock in the morning, knowing full well you've got work the next, like that day, and you generally get up around 6:30, 7 o'clock, if not earlier. And in the 92nd minute, the opposite team gets an equaliser, and you think to yourself, I've just wasted 90 plus minutes for a draw, or even worse, a loss. So a lot of the I feel like a lot of the Australian gunners or gooners have PTSD. I don't think it's hit home for a lot of us yet that we have won the Premier League. There's a lot of people out there that weren't even following Arsenal when we last won, or even born for that matter. I know my brother-in-law was only 3 years old when Arsenal won the league. So he's not an Arsenal supporter, he's Liverpool, but give you a bit of perspective on some of the fans that we've got now. But yeah, as I said to you, I think it's more relief more than anything that the season's over, that we've gone through all this pain, trials and tribulations, and now we're at the point where we actually can relax and celebrate. And even then, it's not like we can actually enjoy it all, because we are in the Champions League final, and that's massive. It's honestly, if we do the double, I'm going to be beside myself. So not only do we have the stress of, or not the stress, but the relief of winning the Premier League, we've now got the stress of the Champions League final. Now, I truly believe that we have the team to be able to win. My son, who's 6 years old, a diehard gunner, he said to me, we're going to win the league. And he's been saying it all year, no matter what. He also said to me, we're going to win the Champions League. He said, I think we're going to win 2 or 3-1. And make of it what you will. I'm inclined to believe what he says. But as an Arsenal supporter, there's that overwhelming feeling that potentially we may not do it. And if history is anything to go by, most people who have supported Arsenal long term will have that kind of PTSD. So I'm elated. I'm so happy, but my happiness at the moment is more relief than it is being happy that we won the league. Like I was in tears yesterday. I was emotional because it's been 22 years. But I don't think it's hit for a lot of us until we see them lift the trophy and everything's done. I think a lot of people will be feeling the same. I guess, yeah, I just wanted to have this convo, and just because I was like totally, last night I was like, why do I feel this overwhelming sense of pressure or doom? And then it kind of hit. We've felt like this for the last 3 years. And I even found myself going back to check FOTMob to see the table, just to make sure the numbers were correct and that there's no way that we can lose the league from here. That's how stressful and PTSD ridden most Arsenal supporters are. But I'm going to do a bit of a pre-match before Crystal Palace. I might even try and do a watch along live to speak to some of the gunners out there, whoever joins. I think I've got 6 subscribers at the moment. I don't think I'm gonna have hundreds of thousands of subscribers or anything like that, but I appreciate every single one of you that have subscribed, or even take the time to like it. It would be amazing if you could drop a like, or even just a comment, whether you like the video or not, whether you want me to shut up. I'm happy to do that too. But yeah, I just wanted to get this off my chest today. So yeah, let me know if you're feeling the same, or if it's just me and I'm just a weirdo. But yeah, God bless you all, and look, definitely appreciate everyone that takes time to watch my videos, and yeah, I'll see you soon. God bless you all.